Good evening, I'm Camelia and this is KiniNews. The court has dismissed Najib's legal action over his house arrest bid. The judge ruled today that affidavits claiming existence of a royal addendum amounted to hearsay. Former Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak failed to get leave to proceed with his judicial review to be allowed to serve the remainder of his jail sentence under house arrest. The Kuala Lumpur High Court this morning dismissed Najib's legal action over the existence of an alleged royal supplementary order permitting house arrest. Judge Amarjeet Singh ruled that all the affidavits claiming the existence of the royal addendum amounted to mere hearsay. He ruled that the affidavits by Deputy Prime Minister Ahmad and Pahang Menteri Besar Wan Ismail did not show direct knowledge of the existence of the supplementary order. Amarjeet said both affidavits instead just cited Investment, Trade and Industry Minister Tengku Zafrul Abdul Aziz's claiming the existence of the addendum. Amarjeet also ruled that Najib's own two affidavits supporting the judicial review leave action just contained bare statements without mentioning the source and his belief of the existence of the addendum order. Najib's lead counsel Muhammad Shafi Abdullah then informed the court that they would be filing an appeal to the Court of Appeal. The 6 lawmakers who had been sacked from Bersatu are confident that their seats won't be vacated. They said this is as they did not quit the party and were instead fired. The 6 former Bersatu MPs who voiced support for Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim are confident that their parliamentary seats will not be vacated. In a press conference at Parliament today, Labuan MP Suhaili Abdul Rahman insisted that their act of supporting the Madani government is not in violation of Bersatu's constitution.
Kami ingin maklumkan di sini bahawa kami berpendapat bahawa tidak akan berlaku kekosongan kursi ahli Dewan Rakyat kawasan parlimen kami disebabkan kami tidak meninggalkan parti Bersatu. Kami tidak terhenti menjadi ahli kepada parti Bersatu. Tetapi apa yang berlaku ialah kami dipecat daripada parti dan nama kami dibuang daripada sistem keahlian Bersatu. Maka dengan ini jelas membuktikan tidak ada unsur-unsur kami ahli parlimen yang berenam ini meninggalkan parti atau melompat ke parti lain yang mana boleh meletakkan kami di perkara 49A/3 Perlembagaan Persekutuan.
Suhaili reiterated that the 6 representatives backed Anwar for the sake of their respective constituents. He also blamed the Bersatu leadership for failing to abide by a decree by the Yang di-Pertuan Agong to form a coalition government. Wan Fazal wants the Audit Department to probe the MAHB deal. He said there should be more transparency over the issue. PN-Machang MP Fayhsal Kamal has urged the National Audit Department to investigate the selling of Malaysia Airlines Holding Berhad shares to global infrastructure partners. He said this in the Dewan Rakyat today when debating a bill on amendments to the Audit Act 1957. Wan Fazal voiced concern over the deal and pointed out that Anwar Ibrahim is the Prime Minister, the Khazanah's chairperson as well as the Finance Minister.
Jadi, apa-apa masalah dibincangkan antara 3 orang ini, iaitu orang yang sama. Bukankah ini resepi kegagalan 1MDB yang kamu semua dulu lawan? Tapi bila tang masuk kerajaan Madani, kamu halalkan. Tak dibincang dalam kabinet. Menteri Luar Negeri bantah. Menteri Luar Negeri bantah kerana tidak ada perbincangan dalam kabinet. For the record.
Wan Fazal also called on Putrajaya to emulate Norway's National Transparency Act in tabling all sales of the nation's strategic shares in the lower house before making a decision. The decision has come under criticism from various parties after it was discovered that BlackRock, a company perceived to have ties with Israel, is acquiring GIP. On June 21st, GIP said BlackRock would not be involved with MAHB as the GIP management would still be fully in charge of the company. If you'd like access to news like this and more, subscribe now to Malaysia Kini and support independent media. Still on Wan Fazal, 3 government parties have lodged a police report against him. This is over claims he made in the Dewan Rakyat regarding allocations. Three government political parties and the Federal Village Development and Security Committee of the Machang Parliamentary Constituency Village, JPKKP, lodged a police report against Machang MP Wan Fazal Wan Kamal yesterday. Machang UMNO Vice Chief Muhammad Fakharuddin Ismail said he lodged the report together with representatives from Amanah, PKR and JPKKP. This was over the Bersatu leader's allegation regarding allocations meant for him being diverted to political parties supporting the government. Fakharuddin said they strongly deny Wan Fazal's statement, which they claimed is defamatory and maliciously intended to cast doubt on the integrity of the government parties. He added that Wan Fazal should base his statements on facts, as there has never been any precedent of government allocations meant for MPs being redirected to political parties. Fakharuddin said they expect the Royal Malaysia Police to take appropriate action and are prepared to pursue legal avenues against Wan Fazal. Wan Fazal had reportedly claimed that funds earmarked for MPs were allegedly being diverted to political parties aligned with the government instead. Muhyiddin will be travelling to London to attend his granddaughter's graduation later this month. The court granted him the temporary release of his passport today. Former Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin has obtained criminal court leave for the temporary release of his passport. This is so that he can attend the graduation of his granddaughter in the United Kingdom. The Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court this morning green-lighted the temporary passport release, following no objections from the Deputy Public Prosecutor. Muhyiddin and his wife will be flying to London on the night of July 19th and return to Kuala Lumpur on August 16th. According to a copy of his affidavit, Muhyiddin said that he and his wife wished to attend the graduation of their eldest granddaughter in London. He reiterated that he is not a flight risk, still wishes to clear his name in court, and has been the people's representative as a former assembly person and MP for more than 50 years. Muhyiddin also pointed out that previously the criminal court on 3 occasions allowed temporary release of his passport, with his lawyer returning the travel document to the court each time. Muhyiddin's passport was previously surrendered to the court as part of bail conditions for his ongoing criminal case linked to the Jana Wibawa program. Day by day, various types of financial scams are being exposed. The most recent one involves a non-existent highway project. A scam involving construction contracts for a highway that doesn't exist has resulted in losses amounting to millions of ringgit. The scam was so meticulously planned and convincing that even a former deputy minister was deceived by the detailed project paperwork. The scammers had invoked the name of a cousin of Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, claiming he was the owner of the contractor company for the project. This was revealed by several security company owners, including a former deputy minister from BN to Malaysia Kini recently. However, they declined to disclose their names. The deputy minister under Najib Abdul Razak's administration said he paid 250,000 ringgit as a procurement commitment fee that was supposed to be refundable. He said his son made the payment without consulting him. However, the project, which was supposed to start in 2022, never materialized and was never reported in any media. According to the detailed 69-page proposal seen by Malaysia Kini, the project was claimed to be a privately funded initiative in collaboration with the Finance Ministry. The proposal was to build a highway from Padang Besar, Perlis to Changkat Joring, Perak, spanning 276 kilometers in 6 years. Internal sources from the Finance, Transport and Works Ministries told Malaysia Kini that the project does not exist. The Prime Minister's political secretary Muhammad Kamil Abdul Munim also denied that the Finance Ministry was involved in any highway construction project. That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Kimilia. Thanks for watching.